Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
Good morning, everyone. I need everybody to start taking their seats because we're about to start. As we start, people will not be permitted to have a seat, so please, we don't want to have to hold you up and you wait outside. I need everyone to take their seats at the earliest time. Thank you.
Good morning. May I please have Scarlett Friedland, Sophia Lopez, and Madeline Weisbach, and Sarah Marley please come forward? Remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. Scarlett? You need it? Yeah.
Please stand and join us in the flag salute. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We ask that you now please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner performed by Sophia Logis and Madeline Weisbach, followed by Lift Every Voice and Sing performed by Sarah Marley.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us. Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Thank you, ladies. You may be seated. Good morning, South Orange Middle School family. I have to make sure I get my introduction right. My husband is here. I am your proud, proud principal, Miss Lynn Irby Hill. I'd first like to give a warm welcome to our special guest, Dr. Kelvin Gilbert, the Assistant Superintendent of Access and Equity, Miss Susie Budine, Assistant Superintendent of Special Services, Miss Stacy Robinson, Director of Human Resources, Miss Ann Bodner, Director of Curriculum and Instruction, Melissa Butler, Assistant Superintendent of Columbia High School, Miss Johanna Wright, Board of Education member, staff members, parents, and of course, my beautiful, beautiful students, welcome. This is an incredible day for a very special group of students. You walked through these halls as timid sixth graders. I hugged you then in an effort to let you know that all was well with the world. And then it wasn't. 7 months later, our world turned upside down, and we were forced to pivot to a world of online learning, Google Meets, Zoom meetings, isolation, uncertainty, fear, and hope. Hope that we would be together again. And in January 2021, as seventh graders, we slowly trickled back in, masks and all. It was my goal to create magic as eighth graders, and that's exactly what we did. Together, we enjoyed outdoor lunch, getting back on stage, playing our instruments, singing to the hills, and dancing like never before. We overcame the challenges, and yes, we made mistakes, but we also discovered that we have the ability to make this world a better place, and it starts with you. It is your work and tenacity, your resilience and perseverance, your fortitude and your intelligence that has brought you to this very moment. And oh, what a moment it is. Today, you are my middle school children, but in less than an hour, you will be high school students. The kind of student you will be is up to you. Remember that we are a family of upstanders and not bystanders. Speak up for the quiet person, but please speak up for yourself. Be kind to others and be kind to yourself. I will admit, I'm a little scared, not because I doubt your ability, but because I won't be there to catch you, to encourage you, to remind you of your beauty and your brilliance. For the last 3 years, your teachers have filled you with a toolbox. It is up to you what you will do with it. I am confident that you have everything you need and more. This is my charge to you. Take action. Every story you've ever connected with, every leader you've ever admired, everything you've ever accomplished is a result of taking action. You have a choice. You can either be a passive victim of circumstance, or you can be an active hero in your own life. One of the greatest gifts you can give yourself right here, right now, in this single, solitary, monumental moment in your life, is to decide without apology to commit to the journey and not the outcome. Parents, I salute you, and I thank you for allowing me to be a part of your child's life. I must give a big thank you to our HSA. They have supported every idea we've had. When we needed help, you were there. From the teacher grants to the Friday coffee hours, Lunchapalooza, the dances, the ice cream socials, and the Step Out for Psalms. Because of you, we raised almost $10,000. Graduates, you are ready. Continue to learn from every teacher who steps in front of you. Take something out of every story you will read or problem you will solve. Analyze all that is in front of you and make great choices. Thank you for allowing me and the entire Psalm staff to be part of this wonderful journey. This is a place you can always call home. The love and hugs will forever be yours. And know deep in my heart that you will forever be my children. I received a gift from a parent yesterday with these words: "Today I lead a school community. Tomorrow my students will lead the world." May your tomorrows be bright, and I hope you continue to have a marvelous Monday, a terrific Tuesday, a wonderful Wednesday, a thrilling Thursday, and a fantastic Friday. I love you. Your proud, proud principal. And just one more note. This is the very first year that I can turn my children over at CHS to someone who has lived the Psalms way. Someone who understands the assignment, and that is that the work we do is all about you. My colleague, my friend, I introduce to you Miss Melissa Butler, the assistant principal of Columbia High School, and your freshman advisor. Miss Butler.
Good morning, class of 2022. Today, I am officially here to welcome you as you open new doors of knowledge as the official class of 2026 at Columbia High School. Continue to be brave, get involved. Try every new thing you can until you hone in on what truly makes you happy. Aim for who you want to be and where you want to go, and always remind yourself why it truly matters. And I can promise you, I will be right by your side as your vice principal at CHS, there to support you, advocate for you, and guide you to your fullest potential. Congratulations.
And don't worry, if you ever need that Principal Irby hug or talk, Ms. Butler will pull you in her office and call me. She's done it before. I'd like to now introduce to you, no stranger to South Orange Middle School, Miss Johanna Wright from the South Orange Maplewood School District Board of Education.
And I have to follow all of that. Y'all heard me. Listen, class of 2022, y'all got me lit right now. I'm so lit, I'm bright. Look at me. So listen, I missed a couple of your parties. Cameron, I'm sorry. But I heard y'all were turning up in Tuxedo Park. I'm here to spill the tea. I know your parents have been wondering what's been going on with your children. What have they been doing? Ah, they took a lesson from Mama Wright. They've been partying. They have been turning up since the early part of June, and I'm so excited. I missed a couple of the parties, but it's all right. But y'all know I'm on a fixed income. So anybody who's having a little something, something after this with a little food, I'm available. But on a serious note, I want to bring you wonderful greetings from the South Orange Maplewood Board of Education. And I'm so excited to see all these wonderful teachers behind me. Y'all used to line up over there and things changing. Y'all give it up for the staff. Have mercy. And they're cute too. We didn't look that good when I was here 30 years ago. We were just average. But I saw a lot of former students here who are here to watch your children graduate today. This is really, really an exciting time. And Mr. Jennings had the nerve to tell me I had 3 minutes. Like he's the principal. Miss Irby Hill gave me no instructions in terms of my time constraints. So therefore, I'm glad it's kind of cool in here. See, if it was hot, I'd get done in a hurry. Y'all feel me? Y'all awake this morning? We're gonna have a good time. Because I learned from these young people how to do that. And I know all of you are proud of your children. I'm proud of them too. I'm also proud of South Orange Middle School. Everybody knows, it's no secret, that this is my favorite place in the district. Why? Y'all go ahead and clap. I'm waiting on it. Go ahead. I have probably spent more time in this building than I have in my own home, and there's absolutely no doubt about that. Probably more time than anybody. But I know that you guys have been doing some wonderful things here. So parents, I'm gonna tell you a little bit. Miss Irby sort of stole my thunder because I heard about the $10,000 y'all raised. And listen, I understand that the teachers, the entire school community was a part of this. And that's why we call South Orange Middle School family. I'm also glad to see Miss Butler here. I remember when she was just a young teacher, a wee child, I could smell the baby milk on her breath when she arrived. And now she is the assistant principal at Columbia High School, and you guys are being turned over to someone absolutely wonderful. You can take that to the bank. You won't be able to cash it, but you can take it to the bank anyway. But at any rate, I understand with the MLK Club, y'all have been very, very busy. No cap today for me. Y'all know how I roll. The kids have turned me on to some drill music. But I wanted, speaking of music, can we give it up for the young ladies who sang here this morning so beautifully? But I'm gonna skip all that because Mr. Jennings, I'm keeping you in mind. He said he has some things to do. I don't know what he has to do, but I'm gonna get him out of here. So first I wanna talk to the parents. A teacher ever so lovely said to me, "Who are you?" Where's she at? Right, this one right here. I'm gonna take her home with me. She said to me, "Are you a parent?" Do you know how that makes a great grandmother feel when somebody says, "Are you a parent?" Lord. What's your name, sugar? We're gonna make sure we treat you right. Miss Andrews. Miss Andrews let me know everything was cool with me and I'm looking young and lovely. But to the parents, you know, you have made untold sacrifices for your children who you love unconditionally. You have placed tools in their toolboxes, which have given them a head start that others are not afforded. I can see in you the boundless power source that the class of 2022 represents. Listen, the days will be long, but the years are going to be very short. Don't miss a moment, because the next 4 years will fly by. And when your children tell you they don't want you to attend their games, their functions and things, know that they really do not mean it. They want you there. But the cool part is, what you here for? They want you there. Mark my words, because they will talk about you from the time they graduate until the time they don't see you anymore and they're out of the house about how you didn't show up. So show up and be present in your kids' lives. And to the class of 22, I have a few things to say to you guys. Each of you are commended for exercising enough good judgment over the years such that it has led you to this day. This is not the case for some people who far too often fall victim to distractions, poor choices, and squander their opportunity for success. And so clearly, you understood the assignment. And so I say to you, don't play small. There is way too much in options that seem safe. You are now at a critical age when you must make some decisions that are critical. You entered South Orange Middle School as a preteen and you will depart as a teenager. Your choices now really matter and will have consequences, not only for you, but for your family, for society, and for your future. We are living in a time when lies are being cast as truth, and the truth is being buried. Our nation and world are suffering because we have surrendered our moral authority, and humanity is suffering. We see a rise in homelessness. The natural environment is being destroyed, often for profit. Young lives are being sacrificed by our addiction to guns. There's an increase in suicides and the abuse of children in homes, schools, and in our government's immigrant detention centers. We need the class of 2022 to stand for truth. We need you to venture out in this world and stand for justice and equality and human rights. We don't tell the truth about guns and the toll that they are taking on families in all communities, urban, suburban, and rural. In a nation that doesn't want to confront the issue of the proliferation of guns, the only antidote we have is to convince young people that there is a better way to live. We don't tell the truth about gender discrimination, and not just the glass ceiling, but the trap door of sexual harassment. We don't tell the truth about poverty and the homelessness and how we blame the victim and not the system that produced such conditions. We need you to make truth the centerpiece of your life and to uplift humanity in doing so. It is not an easy task. It is not for the faint of heart. You are young people living at a time that requires you to exhibit courage to make your country and this world a better place. Courage is not owned by the rich and powerful, but a quality that one exhibits when time calls for someone to step forward and be an agent for change. You can't buy courage or receive it from others. It is a quality that resides in all of us, but only some of us exhibit courage when the time calls for it. Courage is the willingness to stand for right, even if you have to stand alone. It is the decision to speak truth, even if it offends, even if it challenges, or causes friends to turn against you. Showing courage can be lonely. I know about that. In fact, it's often children and young adults who show adults how to be courageous. Think of all the young people from the civil rights movement. Think of Malala. Think of the Native American children who are trying to save their ancestral lands, and we can go on and on and on. Don't let popularity guide your conscience. Don't let your paycheck undermine your principles. Education is so important. I'm getting to the end now. Look. Couple more seconds. I'm be good. Two more. The value of a formal education is not simply achieving a certain test score on some required assessment, receiving a desired grade for a class, or learning through mindless repetition. Education should be a challenge. It should challenge your thinking, expand your horizons, encourage your intellectual curiosity, and provide you with ammunition against stereotypes and demeaning cultural narratives. Education should make you better and not bitter. It should make you appreciate the beauty of being different and the gift of diversity. Education should humble you and make you realize that even though you might be smart and you have all the trappings of success, that your life only has meaning in the context of what you do to leave this world a better place, much better than you found it. And so today, I congratulate you, but I challenge you. Be a change agent. Do not be a bystander. Miss Irby Hill already told me that you were upstanders. So that's a beautiful thing. Get involved. Use your talents and your education to make this nation and world a better place. Open your hearts and your minds and embrace the beauty and majesty of this world, because it is beautiful. If you do, then we truly have done our jobs as educators, parents, and citizens. So good luck and all the best to each of you in your next new beginning. And thank you so much for having me. Y'all know the deal. Hang on, people. Yes. Y'all know I'm the selfie queen. Thank you so much.
At this time, I'd like to call up the team leaders, Ms. Anna Crane, Hillary Rosen, and Amy Rowe.
Hello, I'm Amy Rowe, team leader for Team A.
Hi, I'm Hillary Rosen, team leader for Team C.
Hi, I'm Anna Crane, team leader for Team B. I would like to welcome up the 3 students who will be speaking to the 8th grade class, Scarlett Friedland, Elle Guillaume, and Asia Dixon. Our first student speaker, is Scarlett Friedland.
Hi. As most of you know, I'm Scarlett Friedland. Now, I'm sure we're all excited to get out of this hot gym and get summer started. But before that, I wanted to say that this year has been pretty great. From the ice cream social way back in September to the dinner dance in Jeff Lake, our final year at SOMS wasn't too bad. We really have made the best of it and come together in ways that no one, and I mean no one, expected. Although we missed a whole year of being in person in 7th grade, we still managed to navigate social circles and schoolwork, finding the capability to reunite almost a year later. We tackled 8th grade like it was nothing, and because of that, it is clear that we are no longer the tiny 6th graders that walked through the once looming halls. We are ready for high school. I am positive that we will make the most of next year in Columbia, and I am positive that we will adjust with confidence, commitment, and style as always. Of course, we can't forget about the administration and the teachers. It is because of their patience and creativity that we were able to make it this far. It's been an honor to represent y'all as class president, and remember, we got this. Oh, and one more thing. What did the buffalo say when he dropped his son off for his last day in middle school? Bye, son. Thank you and have a wonderful summer.
Our next student speaker is Elle Guillaume.
Hi, I'm Elle Guillaume. Okay, we're good. We could be a generation defined by disasters. Majority of us were born in 2008. The same year, the stock market dropped nearly 800 points, the biggest crash in history up until March of 2020. Our early lives can be marked by natural disasters. Haiti is devastated by a magnitude 7 earthquake, and our very homes are left without power when Hurricane Sandy hits the East Coast. We grow up with violence. We watch as innocent black men are gunned down in our streets and children are killed at school. In Charleston, churchgoers are murdered. In Boston, marathon runners are bombed. We are confused 8-year-olds as we watch our nation grow more and more divided as we pick a president. And of course, our lives are paused by COVID-19. Or we can measure our lives and accomplishments. By the time we are 1 year old, the nation has sworn in its first black president. We see major advancements in LGBTQ+ rights when the Don't Ask, Don't Tell law is repealed, and in 2015, we watch with pride as gay marriage is legalized. In 2017, we witnessed the biggest women's march in history, while the Me Too movement reveals the truth about our entertainment industry. More recently, the Black Lives Matter movement has inspired millions to stick up for change. At home in South Orange, we take little steps towards huge solutions. We ban plastic bags and we protest outside of our schools. After the past 2 years we've had, it is no doubt that we can overcome whatever is thrown at us. When we think about what future generations will look back on, we think of COVID. But we are more than a pandemic. We are living history. We are the change the world needs, and we are the generation that will redefine what it means to be human. Thank you.
Our final student speaker will be Asia Dixon.
One of my earliest memories of standing in this school was about 3 years ago. I believe it was an open house for sixth graders and their parents. There was an opportunity to ask questions, and I itched to ask a very important question, at least important to me at the time. Is there honor roll? Starting middle school, I was raring to go. I had a target and honor roll was it. I didn't think of much else because I didn't know what middle school had to offer. I didn't know that we would be blindsided by a pandemic, and I didn't know that a chunk of my middle school years would be spent homebound in virtual solitude. My question then changed to, how will we do this? While I'm happy to say I did hit my target, for which I am proud of myself, I'm also proud of something I saw and learned about myself and saw manifest in my peers, specifically this graduating class. I am proud of our resilience. Ladies and gentlemen, parents, I know you worry about us, but if this past year has taught us anything, it's that we can thrive in less than ideal circumstances. We are okay. We are okay, but we cannot take all the credit for it. You made sure of it. You supported us, encouraged us, tolerated us, and showed up for us every time we needed you. You are rock stars. And we truly appreciate all the hidden sacrifices we know you make every day. Tired, overworked, and despondent, you were present. To our teachers, we know you didn't sign up for the pains of teaching through a pandemic, but you pulled it off with such grace. We didn't make it easy, but you were tough when we needed to be, and cut us enough slack to make it through. We cannot thank you enough. To all the staff that contributed to our school life in any way, you are the hidden heroes who make the wheels turn, and we are forever grateful for all you did. Now, my graduating class, as we transition to the next phase of our lives, let's lean on our innate resilience. Let's make up our minds to work hard even while we endure our high school years. I know that mixed in with excitement, we are probably a little terrified, but we got this. Before I take my seat, I want to leave you with a quote by Martin Luther King Jr. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. So keep moving forward. Thank you.
Students, you may have your seat. Mrs. Wright, Dr. Gilbert, Ms. Budine, South Orange Maplewood Board of Education, I present to you for promotion the South Orange Middle School Class of 2022. Teachers, please join us.
Naomi Abrams, Nathaniel Adams, Ibrahim Adisa, Devin Aiken, Brooklyn Ajan, Noah Akinue, Valencia Almeida, Sophia Amador, Eli Angelou, Arthur Ankner, Afia Apia Pipim, Corinne Berkovitz Arnold, Isabel Arletta, Logan Barnett, Joshua Barton, Tennessee Beck, Aiden Benjamin, Madeline Benson, Samara Berg, Danica Bienami, Theo Bodeker, Terrell Bramble,
Colin Brandt, Jonah Breen, Nelson Brinston, Emma Brochin, Eamon Brooks, Ellie Broughton, Deirdre Brown, Christopher Brush, Isaac Buckalter, Cy Bullen, Jesse Bush,
Ariel Cabrera, Alex Cahill, Andrew Calhoun, Samantha Campione, Olivia Cañas, Adam Carlucci, Jack Cartena, Marguerite Carter, Miles Chenadella, Jared Chen, Francois Christensen,
Jeremiah Clark, Oliver Clark,
Ava Clevenger, Malia Crane, Henry Kramer, Cameron Cunningham, Owen Dalton, Jackson Davis, Joniah Davis, Sydney Davis, Drew Dawkins, Oliver Dean, Connor Delk, Taima Desalis, Lana DeFert, Asia Dixon, Daniel Dorcius, Sammy Dorman Scherer, Jakai Douglas, Charlotte Dupre, Nathaniel Eads, Aiden Eastman,
Hudson Ebright, Lila Ebright, Judah Edwards, Danny Ehrlich, Emma Eisenberg, Zidan El Hassouni, Oliver Ellis, Hannah El Shalabi, Orkasha Facey, Isla Fahey, Landon Finlay, Amanda Fleisch, Maya Fleming, Noah Fontil, Coco Fox, Archer Friedman, Sydney Fries, Scarlett Friedland, Anna Fry, Kiara First, Theo Galkin, Santos Garner,
Joshua Garrett, Ava Garriga, Talia Goberts, Wolf Ginsburg, Julia Gavoni, Talia Goldberg, Blake Gordon, Lyra Gordon, Molly Graham, Desmond Granger, Claudius Green, Cody Greenstone, Zachary Guerra, Elle Guillaume, Joshua Hackett, Julia Hames, Zara Harvell, Alex Hickman, Peyton Holler, Charles Holdem, Sedona Howell, Cairo Ilunga,
Sophia Islam, Makai Jackman, Corey James, Darian James, Jonas Jean-Baptiste Jr., Fiorella Jimenez, Charles Johnson, Eve Johnson, Riley Johnson, Matthew Jones, Jaya Jordan, Benjamin Josephsberg, Abby Jumai, Lexi Kaplan, Aditya Karthik, August Katz, Emery Katz, Ryan Kennedy, Phoebe Kurlock, Joseph Kerner, Karen Keisha, Nathaniel Kitzinger.
Leonardo Clint, Daniel Kopcha, Samuel Kramer, Gareth Krecky, Jack Kroll, Maya Kurland, Thomas LaFrance, Jayana Lamore, Emma Lerner. Forrester Lewis. Zamir Lindsay. Sophia Logis. Susanna Litwin. Monel Lewis. Devin Lyons Watson. Daniel Machado. Mayon Livney. Carlo Majarowitz. Alice Mahoney. Sorry. This is why I was nervous. All right. Alice Mahoney. Devin Lyon Wyatt.
Let's go back to Daniel Machado.
Okay. Daniel Machado. Carlo Majoritz. Alice Maloney. Sarah Marley. V. Marley. Luca Masoni.
Rachel Mayer. Joseph Macklin. Essa McGowan. George McGuffey. Jordan McIntosh. Taylor McKnight. Sanaya McLaren. Maximiliano Mendoza. Thomas Micho. Finn Mishcott. Georgia Mishcott. Arion Mitchell. Kira Monagle. Marcus Moxley. Aiden Muzel. Barry Navin. Annabelle Nelson. Skylar Newman. James Nolan. Jackson Nunez. Lucy Oakes. Chioma Okafor.
Temisan Okujo Dudu. Estelle Oliver. Edemudia Omofoma. Adima Onami. Lucia Orel. Olamidade Osawe. Quentin Owens. Galileo Panagopoulos. Anastasia Patty Aquino. Addison Pierce. Rowan Peterson. Jacel Fair. Nia Pierre Lewis. Pele Croquel. Kajina Prophet. Coyote Prosper. Ethan Pross. Lucas Quinteros. Cooper Ramsberg. Colin Reese. Emma Robinson. Sanvi Rohathki.
Marley Rosen. Spencer Rosenband. Dana Rosenberg. Derek Roundsville. Riley Rucker. Liad Sadia. Logan Sackett. Mystery Salazar. Zoe Salemson. Helena Solomon. Noah Samuels. Olive Sandler. Bly Santos Masses Sachs. Jessica Sauer. Fiore Scarfone. Andrew Seligson. Pearl Senelorm. Julian Shapiro. Caroline Shaw. Christian Sherman. Salvina Sharati. Claire Shoup.
Emmett Simon. Willa Simpson. Jordan Skipper. Brandon Smith. Chloe Smith. Jackson Smith. Lucy Smith. Kai Struthers. Naheem Stubbs. Cormac Sullivan. Aiden Summers. Mars Summers. Elisa Skinas. Gabriel Taro. Julian Taylor. Jackson Teitelbaum. Tahir Thomas. Sebastian Thompson. Thurushan Threskumar. Alyssa Torres. Olivia Traub. And Aiden Barbero.
Maya Vederosa. Alice Vitali. June Vitali. Kendall Waite. Emmy Warren Leholm. Maya Warren Leholm. Madeline Weisbeck. Zipporah Weiss. Evelyn Whipple. Christian White. Alicia White. Cameron Williams. Luke Witt. Grant Whitman. Michael Wojcicki. Jace Woods. Samantha Wynn. Leandra Wyrick. Madeline Zaretska. Naomi Zola Finley.
Hold on one second. Because when anything goes wrong, I take personal responsibility. So we have to have a little do-over. Devin, come here. See, I should have had an 8th grader put him in alphabetical order. It's Devin Lyons Watson, so it was under the W's and not the L. So I take responsibility, my bad. Everybody ready? Put your hands up, stand up tall, chin up, come on. Devin Lyons Watson. So our fearless leader was at MMS in the morning, but he knows he had to save the best for last. So Dr. Taylor, could you please give a wave? Ladies and gentlemen, it is with extreme pride that I present to you the South Orange Middle School class of 2022. Stand up. Wait for your music cue. Hold on. Music. By the way, you will be listening to Seasons of Love, which is performed by our select choir. That's what the track is playing. Let's go. Woo! We did it! Your students will meet you at back. They have everything they need. They are walking out the back door. Let all our graduates leave, please. Thank you.